Greetings and welcome to day 32 of 40 Days of Wellbeing Concepts for Balance. I'm Raisa Nazaire, and today's wellbeing concept is reset your point of attraction. But before we get started with that, I want to ask, how are you feeling? And because we're talking about resetting your point of attraction, I'd like to start with a light breath exercise to get us grounded and in the moment. Because when we focus on the exhale, we're engaging our parasympathetic nervous system, which tells the body to relax. And so when we exhale in this breath exercise, I want you to softly relax your chest and pull your navel in towards your spine, and then let the inhale happen naturally. So this is going to kick in your rest and restore, your parasympathetic nervous system, and it's going to signal the body to relax. So we're going to inhale to the count of four, hold it to the count of four, and then exhale to the count of seven with the longer exhale because the inhale excites and the exhale relaxes. It helps us to rest and restore. So let's take a deep breath in. Inhale to the count of four. Hold for four. And then exhale to the count of seven. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. And now, from this more balanced space, let's talk about point of attraction, which refers to our energetic frequency or the vibration that we emit, and that acts as a magnet for corresponding experiences, people come into our lives, circumstances, and our point of attraction is shaped by our thoughts, our emotions, our beliefs, and our overall state of being. And when this point becomes misaligned, maybe it's because of negative thought patterns or stuck emotions, unbalanced energy, it can draw an experience that feel off, that feel discordant, and they may be challenging. And we're constantly defaulting to experience that cause us some degree of fight, flight, or freeze. We're kicking in that sympathetic nervous system that says, I need to go into survival mode. And we have to be constantly willing to reassess our perspective. Generally, most of the time, we have our intention on external things like people, places, and things. And that means that we're giving our energy to external things. To reset that point of attraction, we want to pull that energy in. We want to be more the cause of what is happening around us energetically rather than the effects. So instead, we proactively take back some of that time that's been focused externally, and we think about our thoughts and our emotions, our feelings, the whole cycle of thought. And we want to be able to have that thought spiral up to a next level of frequency or energy. And when our thoughts become higher thoughts, then we are resetting our point of attraction. So we just need to take that time to focus in on a higher thought. So today's reading, reset your point of attraction. You have the power. to make healthy choices, not just for the body, but for the mind also. Intentionally holding a focused mind that is not stressed, anxious, or fearful is the best thing you can do for yourself. It's the foundation of self love, self care, and ultimately a balanced life. Train your mind. Focus on the thoughts that get you to well being. Thoughts attract like things and ripple more of the same energy into your world. It's divine law that like attracts like versus the opposites attract model that we've been taught. Everything in your life experience is an outcome of probability. Your thoughts attract a probability that matches the frequency of an emotion or a feeling. This becomes your point of attraction. That is why you must feel your way to balance energy before just doing something. Hosting a majority of balanced thoughts leads to a happy experience. As a simple example, if someone steps on your toe when you're feeling happy, your response is different from what it is if the same situation happens while you are angry. In the first situation, you may have compassion. In the second, you may feel irritation. As you get older, you accumulate life's disappointments. If disappointment has been the majority of your experience or your energy attraction point, then life may not be much fun. Training your mind to host helpful core thoughts or underlying beliefs about self, other people, and the world you live in will help you reset your point of attraction. So today, when your energy becomes imbalanced, practice resetting your point of attraction by raising your vibrational frequency. So let's take some time to expand our mind around resetting our point of attraction. And as you move throughout the day, look for opportunities to reset your point of attraction. If needed, take those deep breaths where you are counting the four on the inhale, four for the hold, and then taking a longer amount of time and focusing in on that exhale. I'm going to turn up the music and give us a minute or two to do some journaling. If you haven't finished journaling, please continue to do so. I'd like you to remember that resetting your point of attraction is not a one time thing or even a once a week thing. It's something that we have to be consciously aware of and practice on a regular basis. And we'll see it. We'll see how that shows up in more joy and peace and inspiration in our lives. And it helps when we are surrounding ourselves with wholesome people, engaging in good community relationships, and all of that will help us to reset our point of attraction. And in the end, ultimately, it helps us to grow beyond our past life experiences. I'll see you tomorrow with day 33 as we move forward in our 40 days of well-being concepts for balance. Thank you for joining me.